Hello and welcome to IBTimes UK. The International Women's Day, which falls on the 8th of March, aims to celebrate economic, political and social achievements of women while calling for greater efforts to eliminate gender inequalities issues that still affect societies all over the world. We spoke with Anita Nzeh, founder of iecoAfrica, an online platform that promotes sustainable development in Africa, on the obstacles to the empowerment of African women.
So this year, the African Union planned to increase women's participation in the judiciary, in the constitution, and in the public and private sectors throughout the continent from regional and national levels. They aim to break down the negative perceptions and views that people hold of women, and also women will be participating in the political process, so therefore eventually eliminating discriminatory laws and cultural practices that continue to suppress women.
According to Nzeh, social and cultural differences between men and women must be overcome, and discriminatory laws must be tackled in order to guarantee a greater participation of women in every sector of society.
Many African women are brought up to believe that men inherit more than they do. In addition to this, you still have forced and child marriages. And many women still do not have the freedom to decide on their sexual, reproductive and health rights in Africa, which has led to a number of unsafe abortions, increases in maternal mortality and incidence of HIV infection. In addition to female genital mutilation, although women make up 50% of the agricultural sector, they still lack access to productive resources such as land and credit. A recent study conducted by Intel entitled Women and the Web showed that there were 45% fewer women accessing the internet than men. And if you look at it today, most jobs require a level of digital literacy, let alone the jobs in the future. So we need to be careful that we don't lock women and girls out of the digital economy. There are a number of public-private partnerships on the ground that are aiming to close the digital gender gap. In particular, UN Women are working with Intel on the She Will Connect initiative, which aims to provide 5 million women over 3 years with access to the internet in Kenya, Nigeria and South Africa. In addition to this, the African Union has also engaged in a number of gender programs to advance the legal and administrative and institutional frameworks. In countries like Malawi and Liberia and Rwanda, they've done very well in terms of gender equity and closing that gap. For example, now in Rwanda, you've got over 50% women's representation in parliament throughout the country. The government has set up centres where women can seek help, medical advice and psychological services if they've experienced gender-based violence.
Nzeh welcomed the African Union's commitment to developing strategies that promote the empowerment and development of women, but stressed that women integration can only happen if countries fully eliminate prejudice and cultural practices that prevent women from accessing education and improve their status in communities and societies. Thank you for watching, and for all the latest updates, please visit ibtimes.co.uk.